look at that. My hair is growing. What's going on, guys? I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. My name is Ricky. If you guys don't know who it is that I am, I have a group, it's Tech Solution. Over 60,000 members within our networking platform. It's free. It's the second link in the description, and feel free to join if you have not already. So let's go ahead and go straight to it. So today's video is going to not talk about investing in the stock market, not talk about real estate. It's going to talk about the new motorcycle that I bought. So like you guys saw, I think it was like last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. Let's wait for that real quick. Like you guys saw last week, man, it's freaking cold out here. We had a Yamaha R6 Raven edition, and we bought it for $2,500, and we ended up selling it 1 week later, almost exactly, for $3,700. So it was $1,200 profit within a 1 week flip. And then we found this one. This is a Yamaha R1. So if you are not familiar with bikes, the other one was a 600cc, which is pretty average. This is a 1000cc, so much quicker, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is like one of the top of the lines for the Yamaha R series. You can see that this one has halo lights, so that's a $600 upgrade. That, like, I mean, that's like the sticker of what it is that they pay. This is aftermarket and stuff like that. It comes in like this like nice candy red, very similar to the previous R6 that we, very similar to the R6 that we had, but this thing has like the original seat, super nice, it's super clean, nicely spec'd out, just overall super clean bike, and we're really excited today. I'm gonna be posting this one for sale, and that's really just it. I just wanted to show you guys the overall bike, and I've talked to you guys numerous times about how we find these deals, right? I've covered it in numerous of my videos, so if you haven't checked those out already, feel free to do so. But the thing that I'm super excited about this one is that this is going to be my first R1 flip. So I usually just do R6s. This one's a little bit more powerful, and because it's more powerful, you have to understand not that many people are going to want this one, because a lot of people that buy the R6s or any of the other ones that we've purchased before are people that are just starting out, that are comfortable purchasing, a medium, like spec'd out bikes, if that makes sense. It's like, for your first car, are you going to get like the fastest car on the street, or are you going to get something that can kind of get the ball rolling, right? So that's the same perspective as this. One of the things that I quickly wanted to cover about this flip is, obviously, I bought it for $3,500. I plan to sell it for anywhere from $4,500 to $5,000, and the reason that I say that is in Craigslist, these bikes are posted for the minimum that we saw it for about $49,000, but it wasn't very nicely spec'd. I think that we can get $5,000 off of this one. I personally would be willing to take $4,500, so that's $1,000 profit. My target and my goal is to sell it within 1 week, and that's really just it. Instead of my goal, if you guys remembered, for when it comes down to buying and reselling bikes, my goal was on average from 2,000 to 2,500. Now the goal that I have set for myself is more along the lines of what's it called, 4,000 to 5,000. And the reason why, also when it comes down to buying and reselling cars, instead of my goal being $5,000 a month, it's now to 10,000. And the reason why is because we're gonna be pursuing this more aggressively, because we're getting our dealer's license. So with that being said, we're no longer going to be doing this on consignment with the different dealerships that we're partnered up with, to save us some costs on that end, and we are going to buy our own facility, our own warehouse, house all the different cars and motorcycles there, and be the dealership ourselves. So that's a huge kind of new transition that we are going to be making, which I hope that each and every single one of you guys can make. And again, this started as a hobby, and we found and partnered up with people that have been able to assist us along the way. And now we are going to be establishing our own warehouse where we're going to be working on our cars, cosmetically mainly, where we're going to be selling the cars. And we have something super exciting to announce. We're going to be checking out warehouses this week today, so that's something that I'm really excited about. So there's one thing that I wanted to cover about this specific purchase that really stood out to me, that I hope that can guide you guys in the right direction. So when it came down to purchasing this Yamaha R1, why did I buy it for about $1,500 less than the average Yamaha R1 within my area? One of the first things that I just have to point out has to be the platform that it was listed on. He posted it on OfferUp. OfferUp does not have as much traction as Craigslist and more of the traditional platforms out there. One of the biggest tips that I can have is make sure that whatever listing that you guys have out there is posted in as many platforms as possible to gain the most exposure. Again, to be able to sell your bike or your motorcycle, regardless of what the product is, you want to make sure that you have it presented to any potential buyer. So therefore, you want to make sure that you have the most exposure, right? That makes sense. But because the specific seller had it on OfferUp, now he, reduces the chances of him to be able to sell the bike to anyone that's not looking at OfferUp and that's actively searching on Craigslist. The overall listing was fine. It was, the pictures were fine. Everything was decent. But when it came down to the actual just simple platform on where it was listed at, huge area of opportunity. And I hope that you guys don't have to, and I hope that this video can guide you guys in the right direction. And that's really just it. It's a very simple video. Just wanted to show you guys the bike that's gonna be our next flip. Keep you guys up to date when it comes down to our search for the warehouse and establishing the dealership. The average profit that we're looking at for that specific bike on a weekly basis, my new increase in revenue that I'm aiming towards on a monthly basis. And it's all about continuing to try to always better yourself in every market that you excel in, right? Making sure that you're always going for a higher and higher goal. So I'm super excited. Thank you guys again for all your time. All the links are down below. If you guys want to learn exactly what it is that I do and how it is that I do it when it comes down to investing in the stock market, buying and reselling cars and motorcycles, and investing in real estate, feel free to click the first link in the description. You will learn and be able to see the people that I've assisted and what it is that I do. Second link is for our free networking group of over 60,000 members. And we have a couple links down below that will give you some free money. So feel free to take a look, and they describe everything it is that they include. So thank you guys again. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.
I'm at my prime. Yeah. I'm at my prime. Whoa. Have I gone too far? Do you detect something different? If you look at